Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK, and I'm going to show you how to do the rest of this lovely bridesmaids flower basket. Your bridesmaid can carry this down the aisle, maybe giving petals to the bride. Or you could just put little flowers in there to decorate it. Okay, so basically I've started this one here on YouTube, and I've also started one here on a yellow one also on Facebook, so you could actually do it in any sort of colour you want really. So this is a yellow one that I'm finishing as well. So I'm going to carry on with this, and I think last time we constructed this basket and also we added some of the petals on, and I've done a bit more, as you can see, around the edge, okay, and also on the handle here. So I'm going to show you how to do some of the inside, some more of the inside, a bit more of the edge where the gap is, and some more of the handle. Okay, so it'd be lovely to know how you are if you come on and have a look at this video. It'd be nice to see, to sort of see what you're up to, and see what you think about this project as well, actually. Thank you so much for all those people who supported me so far. Thank you so much. Okay, and welcome to those new subscribers as well. So what I'm going to do here, these are foam roses that I've taken these petals from. Okay, I've just taken these foam roses apart, and I'm just adding these petals to this basket. You can go back and have a look on the other video to see how I constructed the basket. So I've got part one as well. Okay, so what I've done here is I've put some petals under here, and before I do these ones inside, I am doing these ones along the edge, because these ones go on top of the ones around the edge, if you can see what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit more glue underneath. Actually, I'm going to leave that for a minute. Yeah, leave these loose just in case you might want to put one underneath, but otherwise flatten them. Okay, so if I just show you what I'm doing, it'll be easy for you to understand. So I'm just basically just gluing my petals around the edge like this, and I might cut that just a tiny bit shorter, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to just glue that along the edge like that and overlap it with the one next to it like this, trying to keep an eye on the view of the camera, how the camera's filming things as well. So yeah, just keep going along the edge like that. I've got a whole bowl full of petals over here, and I'm just having a look to see which sizes will go in best. Okay, but you really want a bit of length on these petals. That's better, because you want them to cover the whole of the, well, that's how I like to do it. There's no rules really. You decide how much of the basket you want to cover. Okay, so it's really quite an easy project, this one. So you're just like kind of overlapping the petals, okay, and just sticking them on like this. Okay, you can see what I'm doing there. I'll just stuck those on there, and you've got a little gap there. You can see there's a little gap there, but that's okay, because you just overlap your petal a bit more that way, or you can put a smaller petal in if you want a more narrower one, if you don't want to waste your petals. There we are. Okay, so I don't know how you can waste them. You can tell I haven't had a very sleepful night. Here in the UK, it's in the morning. It's late morning, and I didn't have a very good night last night. So I'm feeling it a bit now. But I really wanted to come on and do this video for you. It's just the next part of this flower basket. So I am going to glue that one down a bit more. I hope you can see, because I know that handle can be in the way a little bit. So I'm just gluing that down so it's a bit more flat. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my petals and glue them over the top of the ones I've just stuck on. So that's how we do the inside. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just put some glue. You don't need much glue really, you really don't. You can use any glue you want really, as long as it sticks the petals down. I always use hot glue. It's just so much quicker than most other glues. It just is really quick at sticking. Okay, so just go along like this and just stick your petals on like that. Okay, all the way along past the handle. Make sure your glue is low down, because you want to, when you put your handle petals on, or when I do with my basket, what I do is I put my glue, can you see what I'm doing? I put my glue low down here, like this. You could just put the petals on the handle first, that's what I do, and then you can put another petal underneath that one, okay, when you do your handle, when you put the petals on your handle. And how you do that is you start your handle just by, you take a smaller petal, that's what I normally do, I use the smaller ones for the handle, just put that underneath like that, okay, and then stick it down, and then we can go all the way along the inside as well, like that. Okay, and the petals will basically, as you glue them on, let me just explain to you, they are going to, let me just show you what I mean. I'll show you this one. They're going to go, oh sorry, let's tip these out for a minute. They're going to go like this, okay, on the inside, and all the way around they'll stay the same way up, and then you'll just glue them this way on the other side. So don't try and turn your petals the other way up, that's fine, just have them all the same way all the way along. I find that's easier, and it's the same on the other side as well. That's how I do it anyway, like that, all like that. So this way they're this way up, and this way they're this way up, and it works, okay. So yeah, so that's how you do the inside of the handle, like that, and just keep sticking your small petals on. Sorry, I'm just cutting some of these ones down, because you don't really want to see too many blemishes. I don't mind too much, because I know petals aren't always perfect, but there we go, like that. If you're using silk flowers, you might find it easier to, you might find that you can find petals that haven't got so many blemishes on them. Okay, I just used what I had, so it's a good way of using your flowers up. It's a very good way of using things up you don't want anymore. Okay, so it makes it look really pretty. Okay, so if I can show you what I mean by these petals come down this way, so on this side they're starting to come down like this. Okay, it's very warm in here, I forgot to put the fan on, never mind. Yeah, it's a summer here well, it's summer everywhere, but here in the UK we're not used to the heat as much as in other countries, and we don't have air conditioning and stuff like that, so it's a little bit different here in the UK. So we could do it, let's turn that around a bit, because then we've got a better shape there. Okay, so I'm going to do that, I'm going to stick that on there. Can you see that? Yeah, I'm going to stick that there like that. Okay, and then we just go all the way down here. I can show you what I mean then by them being the other way up. Could cut that down a bit more. So I'm trying to cover these little blemishes up, just underneath like that. Okay, you see how that works? So we go all the way down like that, and then when we get to the just cutting these away, I think you can probably see me in the shot doing that. Just bring that down like that. Okay, and it doesn't matter that they're the other way up. Okay, just work with it. Trust the process, as they say. Trust the process, and it will work out in the end. Okay, and we just go down there like that. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually start sticking the rest of my rose petals along here. Okay, so we're going to put, it's really easy, you know, it's kind of just, you kind of just decide what ones you're going to put in. This is a bit shorter, so we're going to put that in there. That's kind of, I cut that off slightly so that fits in there. Okay, so you can cut these down as far as you want. Okay, just like that. I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to put another small one. Just cut that a bit more rounded. Like that. I'm going to put that in there. So it's whatever you think looks nice, and whatever you think looks nice, put on there. Put on your basket. And then we're going to do another, so we just do the edge first, and then we do the last petal here. Actually, there's one there that's a bit shorter, that will go in there. And you just basically just glue that. And you know what, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit long. That looks quite pretty, even though it's a little bit long. You can kind of let that overlap onto the edge of the basket like that. So just put some glue in there and just tuck that in there like that. Okay, so you can see that works. Okay, so there we are. So that is, I'm not going to do it all because I know it'll be boring for you to watch. But round this side, we're going to do a bit more around the side here. Let's have a little go. We need some big roses to go there really around the edge. So I love these ones with the veins. I think they're lovely, these. So you can put these around the edge like this. As you can see, I've put the ones along the top first, and then I'm putting those around the edge like this. And as you go along, you might decide, like I did here, you might decide, oh, there's some gaps along the bottom here. If you think that, then all you need to do is just basically glue some more petals on top. So you can do that. Sorry if you can hear voices, there's a van outside our window. So I work near the window, so there's more light. So there we go, like this. Just glue it over the top. So it's just like a collage. You're just looking and seeing where do you want it to be covered up and that sort of thing. And it's all up to you really how you do it. Okay, so let's just put a couple more petals even. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm very sleep deprived today. Very sleep deprived. There we go. So just like this, just stick them on like this, okay? Yeah, so you just decide what you want to put where, okay? It's a very easygoing project, this one. Very easygoing. That's a nice big one there. So I'm going to cut that down a bit more and put that there. Okay, so yeah, that's it really. So that is how you make your lovely petal basket. Okay, that's how you make it. And like I said, you can go back, and I think I will do that. I think I will go back and just go along there and overlap some more some more petals along the bottom there to make it a little bit more neater. Just overlap them like I did with those, so it looks a little bit more uniform as well. Okay, so that's that. And I showed you the inside, and I think I showed you most of the basket and how to stick the petals on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. Something's beeped. I'm going to come off because I think I've run out of space or something. I just heard something beep on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off and come back another time and show you and reveal this basket when it's finished. Okay, so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to finish it off camera. Okay, so let me know what you thought about this video, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to press a like, comment below if you like what you saw, and also subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos. Just click the bell button underneath this this video. Okay then, bye bye for now. Thanks everyone.